Hello and welcome back to Let It Go with Anna. So the topic today is you're feeling down. Why are you feeling down? What's happened? Who does it involve? What is it about? How long has this been going on? Well, I have got quite a few things to tell you today about feeling down. Now, it's something that we all feel. It's an emotion, yeah? It's a state of your mind, a temporary state of your mind. And I'm here to let you know that it's okay, yeah? I don't do labels. You're going to learn this about me. I am Anna. I'm not a thing. I'm not a feeling. I am Anna. So when I have moments of feeling down, I like to call it moments of reflection, because if you really check it, that's what we're doing when we're feeling down. We're thinking about why this, when is that, I don't understand. It's all those questions. Feeling down is questions, not really knowing what's brought it on, or maybe you do know what's brought it on. But I'm here to tell you that feeling down is a good thing. I'm glad you're feeling down, because if you was feeling happy and feeling, you know, excited and feeling like the greatest every single day, that's a problem. Nobody feels good and great and enthusiastic and vibrant and full of the beans every day of their life. Nobody does. So this is natural, it's normal, yeah, whatever normal is. But that feeling, having reflection is fine. You're taking some time out for yourself. You might even be having a bit of, you know, bad foods. You might be binge watching Netflix. You might be out on the sofa, don't want to move. That's okay. Even our phones need charging. So don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, if a partner and you are having relationship problems, or you've got a troublesome teenager or child in your life, maybe there's a health issue, a loss of job, think you're not where you thought you was going to be at this stage in your life, you don't know what direction you're going in, there's nothing to feel down about. It's just things to think about. Maybe it's just time for a change. You know, get some of that scorpionic energy and change something. Tap into your Uranus spirit. Uranus is a planet of visionary, creativity, a way of doing things different. Tap into that Uranus energy. Like, feeling down is a great thing. There's only one direction. You can only go up. Nobody stays at the top all the time. Look at the billionaires and millionaires, the wealthy people. They're in rehab, you know, whenever they feel bad. And they are doing, you know, all kinds of recreational things to cope. And they've got money. They can travel. They can fly. They've got freedom. They can do the things that the average person can't. And they're depressed. So you're not going to be any different, any special, any better. It's just how you deal with things. Things happen, it's fine. How are you dealing with it though? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Is it poor me? Are you on the phone talking for hours? No, don't do it. Don't give in to it. Have a moment, yes, by all means, but don't let it consume you. Because then afterwards, bitterness starts to grow. You're only where you're supposed to be because it's where you're supposed to be. Maybe the time hasn't come yet for you to attract greater things. Maybe there's things that you need to change, or things you need to do in your life. Maybe you need to gather more worldly experience. Maybe you just need to go through a lot more things. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to toughen you up. And you'll be able to give this advice to somebody else who's feeling down. You'll understand it's just reflection. That's all it is. You're in your psychological analysis of yourself, or maybe somebody else, which I just think don't bother, just focus on yourself. and you're just looking at the way things are, and that's okay. We all do it. If you're going to go and buy a car, you're not just going to look at the front of the car. You're going to want to see inside the bonnet. You're going to want to check the wheels. You're going to want to open the boot, make sure the windows wind up and down. Does the stereo work? Is the petrol gauge okay? Like, you're going to want to check out the whole vehicle. So you checking out yourself and analysing yourself and your progress, and where you need change, and where focus needs to come in more, and maybe discipline. You know, maybe you've just been stuck in a rut for a little while because you're not learning the lesson. And if you find yourself in a revolving hamster wheel, then there's a lesson that needs to be learned that you're not learning, so that you keep getting taught it. So if you want to jump off the hamster wheel, get your pen to paper, write down the things that you want to change, the things that keep on happening to you, and find a course of action. Make a plan. You know, speak to somebody. Contact Anna. Let's go through some things, what realistically can happen. Give yourself a time frame. Give yourself a goal. Don't be watching the people around you who's got life figured out, or what you think they've got life figured out. People put on a show. People wrap themselves up in all kinds of illusions to make their world look so great, but deep down in their heart, they're not happy. Money doesn't make people happy. Being in a codependent relationship doesn't make you happy. I mean, if you're feeling down because of a partner, then there you go. It's not making you happy. Only you can do that. The power to your happiness lies with you. It's in your hands. So, you know, do some of the things that will make you feel good, your earthly body. You know, give it a little bit of junk food, a bit of chocolate, that bottle of Coca-Cola. If you drink, have a drink, you know. But don't stay in this place for long. Just have your reflection, recognize it, use the strategy. Let the thoughts come, observe them, and let them go. That's all you need to do. You're just an observer in this. They don't define you. Your circumstances aren't you. The things you're going through aren't you. It's just a cycle of life. It's just a time period in your life. That's all it is. So once you've realized that and you've digested that, you pop your collar. You have that nice hot bath with all your special bath oils and salts and bath bombs. You get a nice outfit together and you go out. And if dancing's your thing, you go and dance. If eating is your thing, you go and eat. You do what makes your soul smile. If you haven't got no one to go out with, fine. Go out on your own. You're not sad because you go out on your own. You just want to go out. If you're going out to be, oh, maybe I'll meet someone, well, then you're not going to, because you have the intention that you're only going because you want to meet someone. Learn to have no expectations in life. Don't put an intention on an outcome. Just go out because you want some food, or you want to dance, or you want to socialise, or you want to join that debate group. With no intentions of anything. And then you'll probably meet someone. Things always happen when you least expect it. But when you go out with the idea that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I mean, I know there's loads of affirmations out there that people say, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, I'm this. But the real affirmation is just living in the moment. It's just throwing caution to the wind and just saying, right, I'm just going to do this just because. Nothing reckless, but things for your well-being. Go and join a swimming group. Who's to say that that person isn't the swimming instructor or learning to swim like you? You just don't know. But until you get up and try some new things, you're not going to know. So my advice to you is stop feeling down and embrace that you're feeling reflection. You're in reflection. It's better than being in rehab. I know I prefer to be in reflection than rehab. I reflect all the time. And I ask myself questions all the time, and maybe I shouldn't, but the human part of me does. But the spiritual part of me says all will be well. You are where you're supposed to be. You're not where your parents think you should be, or your children should think you should be, or friends or partners should think you should be. You're where you are supposed to be. Everything happens in the right divine time. Nothing before the fact. So I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you with that thought. And I really want you to think about it. Depression, being down, they're just emotions. They're just moments in our life where we stop the everyday hustle and bustle and we just take time out. You know? We're just on pause for a bit. When your phone's died, you don't plug the charger in and still use it. You plug the charger in and you leave it there for a minute. And then you come back and you check on it. Like, you busy yourself doing other things. Then you come back and you check on it. And when it's at a good percentage or full, you take it off the charger. And that's all you're doing to yourself. You're recharging your batteries. You're not feeling down. You're recharging your batteries. You're reflecting. And that's it. So I'm not going to stay on this topic for long. But I am going to wish you well. Alright? So from me, let this go. Alright? Have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.